Hello, it's Kat here with Lunar Sun Creations. I am determined to make this intro short and sweet. I have another tutorial for you, an album tutorial. This one is using the Dreamland Graphic 45 collection, and the PDF part of it is 119 pages. It is massive. There's over 500 photos to help you out. It has a 10-part video tutorial to go along with it, almost 10 hours of video. Some serious crazy bun action happening right now. And yeah, that's about it. It's available in my Etsy shop right now, and it is a pretty incredible album. And so I'm going to stop talking and just show you the album. Yay! I hope you're all safe and happy and healthy. Big hugs, and remember to find your rainbow. Meow. Okay, so this is the Dreamland album. I've got a little ornamental latch on the front here, and then I've done some embossing on these double squares here. On the side, this is a frame, so you can stick a photo of whatever the album is about, or a name plate or title of the album in there. And the back is quite simple. And then this is the other side, so you could also write a title for the album there. And then when you open it up, so the front cover is quite simple, just some paper piecing there, room for journaling or a couple photos. On the first page, so this pulls down, and this goes up, and then this also folds down and opens to the side, so we can do some journaling or a small photo there. And then this part also goes up, and this is left open here, so you can put a photo underneath there, and it's a large pocket there. And then this part also folds up to match this, so these both open to the sides like that, and then it closes up, and then that closes, and that, and that. And then you've got a ribbon over here that unties, and the page keeps going. So you've got, it's just some simple paper piecing over here, and then over here just the bold colors. This is a pocket here with some of the ephemera tags, and then this pulls down, and we've got one of those rolling waterfalls here. Alright, and then the whole thing closes back up and ties up. So that was all just page one. There's a lot going on in these pages. I kept going and going with the layers. Alright, so page two, onto the blues and the yellow combinations. So over here, this goes to the side and this goes to the side, and then they both open up and down. So you've got spaces for journaling and for photos. I left quite a bit of it blank if I could. If it was perfect for a 4x6 photo, I just left it blank, and that way you can just put the photo. You're not covering up any of the pretty paper. You could use like a chalk marker or like a gel pen to journal on the black sections as well. So that closes back up, and then this whole thing opens to the side. And I've done some more of that embossing on the top and the bottom there. And then this folds down, and this opens up and is a nice little shadow box. And I've got a little one of the ephemera cards just tacked in one little tiny area, so you can just pull that out, and it would be, and then use it to size the photo that you would need to put in there. And then that part opens up as well. And then on the corresponding page over here, more of that embossing. And these both fold to the side. And then this opens. And then if you fold that up, this can fold down. And then it also goes to the right and to the left. And then the same at the top. It goes up and open and open. And then when these are both open like that, the whole section will open up again, and room for a nice large photo there and some journaling and a photo here, or just this was left open so you could put a photo underneath there. And then this closes up underneath those. So that's page 3. And then next we've got some of the orange coming in now. I did use some papers from my own stash. This orange was one of those from my own collection. I just kind of thought it went really, really well with everything. So you lift this up, and the whole thing is like, this is like a really big belly band, and you can put a large photo there, and this whole thing comes out and opens up like this, and more of those bold colors. So that opens, and then this opens up, and here's another pocket. So all of that goes inside the belly band, but I'll just open the rest of it up first. So this whole part goes through this and also goes through this part. So it's like a locking belly band. And then this folds down, and very hard to see, but just the plain flower paper there, and then just simple blue there. And then this opens up, and it's a little popping kind of mechanism, so you can put photos on all 4 of those sides. You can kind of move it so you can see the backs. Alright, so that closes up, closes, and these two meet together, and then this whole thing goes in through both of them. And there are magnets at the bottom and the top so that everything stays where it's supposed to stay. And on the corresponding page, open this up, and you've got a pop and twist card. And then on the bottom there's another one. And then when you open this up to the top, there's just simple white and blue up there. And then the bottom also opens, and again the white and blue. So you've got lots of room for photos all the way through this. And then both of these fold up and down, so you've got another spot for photos. And then these also fold like that, and one more time like that. So throughout the whole thing, it's keeping with this really cool kind of geometric pattern. No matter how many times it gets opened, there's always like kind of a cool geometric pattern. So there's so much room. You can have, I think it was like, what was it, 16 photos just on this one whole area. Alright, and then this closes back up like that. And then on the next pages, so here we've got a part that goes open to the left and the right, and to the top and the bottom. And this is also a pocket, so there's some ephemera cards in there. And then these fold like that and magnetize. And then this whole thing rotates around and magnetizes, and then that can open. And then this can open. So you've got a pop-up right away here, and both of these lift up, so you can have photos on the back side of this as well as on these parts. Photo room here, and then these both open, and again pop up. So you've got 3 layers of pop-ups there, with lots of space here for photos as well. So that all closes up, and that closes up and rotates, and then these go back to that position. And then on the corresponding page. So this is a big frame. You've got a little pull tab here. So this is gonna be hard to keep in frame. Let me try this, moving this over a little bit more. So as you pull this out, each one of these frames will pull out. Oops, there we go. So each one will pull out, and you can tuck the pictures in the back of the frame. So each one has a little spot where you can tuck the photo in through the back. So you've got space for 5 different sized photos, and then they all just tuck right back into each other like that. There we go. And then this whole thing opens to the side. And then this lifts up. And this goes down. And then these also go up. And then when you close this one and pull it down, you've got a large pocket underneath all of that. And then on the final page, so you've got, this is my favorite paper of the whole collection, so I definitely used all of it. This does take a lot of paper, this whole album. There's a lot going on. So you've got 2 gorgeous little pull tabs, so they pull open to the sides. And then this whole thing moves down, and then this goes up. And you've got a triple tiered pocket. So each one of these is a pocket. So you've got a pocket there, and they're quite deep and large, so you can put extra pictures in there or cards or something to that effect. Down here, the last tiered pocket also pulls down and open for extra room for photos. The pocket is in behind. So there's a pocket there, and then all this extra stuff in the front of it, and then just some paper piecing here, and then the whole thing folds back down, and then this goes up, and those go over top of it like that. And then on the back side is just more simple paper piecing. This is left open so you can stick, there's room for like a big 5x7, another photo here and some journaling. So this album can fit a lot of photos. There are so many layers to every page. It just keeps going and going and going. But even though there is so much in it, it still lays flat, which is pretty awesome. So you can still look at all the photos without having the album do this weird V thing. Alright, so that is the album. That's what it looks like from the top. Tiny little bit of cat hair there. It's inevitable in my house. And yeah, so it does have, the reason it lays flat is the expandable binding system that I use. You'll learn that in the tutorial as well. So the tutorial is available in my Etsy shop, so Dreamland album, go check it out. Hope you're having an amazing day. Lots of love to you. Bye!